A lot of good stuff. There was some give and take, but more good than bad. I thought it's a credit to our players and the offensive coaches for how smoothly things went relative to being day one. There's a lot in, and there was very few mistakes, but there was some sloppiness, too many drops again by the receivers, and a lot of things to clean up. But when you look at it in its entirety relative to where we're at, I thought it was a pretty good start. The bottom line is scoring points. That's the most important thing for an offense, taking care of the football and scoring points. And it doesn't matter how you get it in the end zone. And Troy has an exceptional track record with throwing the football, and combine that with the way we've run the football here in the past. It should be a pretty good combination. Yeah, we're missing Armand Shine, and he's going to be a big part of what we're doing. But Zach Moss is out here, and we got a freshman coming in that's we're really excited about. So we should be fine eventually. Right now we're a little thin. Yeah, we played there in high school, and so it's not completely foreign to him. And he's up to about 225 pounds, and he wants to play there. That's another thing. His heart is set on playing on the defensive side, and so I think he's got a future there. He's only a sophomore, so he's got a lot of time to develop. We did lose a lot of good players. That's the nature of college football. This year might have a few more than usual. We had the great showing at the combine and great senior class, but we've recruited well the last few years, and so now it's time for those guys that have been coming up through the system to step in and show what they can do. We play a nickel secondary as our base, and we lost 4 of the 5 starters there. Chase is the only one returning, and Leck is the only one returning up front. So those are 2 big challenges, and it's going to take time. That will not be solved completely through spring ball because we've got a lot of guys in this recruiting class that aren't here yet. They're going to be factoring into that. There's a couple linemen that are going to be coming in that will be in the mix, as well as a bunch of secondary guys. I think he's going to do just fine there. He's got that great length that so many of the corners that have come through here have had, which is a huge advantage. And he's got good ball skills, obviously, from being a wide receiver. So I think he's got a chance to develop into a good player there. Yeah, I think with the new scheme, with a bunch of new players, and the recruiting class, we're really excited about this class. Now, only a few of them are here, and so I think that's going to be a big part of how good we're ultimately going to be able to be is how those guys transition when they get here in the second.